Hi, friends. As many of you know, 5 years ago today, my wife Amy and I lost our daughter Grace. As some of you know, I have made it my mission every year on this day, rather than to fill the day with sadness, to try to fill it with as much appreciation and as much positivity as I can, and as much love as possible, because I believe that that's what Grace brought us in this world. And I believe that that's the one thing that we were able to show her, other than a hockey game, which was kind of fun too. Um, so I just kind of wanted to put some stuff out there today. First of all, I know it's been an incredibly tough year for everybody. It's been a really big challenge for a lot of people, myself included. I have had a ton of struggles with my own mental health this year, just trying to wrap around being stuck at home all the time, the changing scope of my work. Obviously, I'm incredibly appreciative that I still have been able to work all the way through this. But I know it's been a really challenging year for a lot of people. And I want to point out how appreciative I am of the people in my life. It's this exact same people who were there when we lost Grace are still there for me every day, have reached out to me, to make sure I'm okay, have, checked in on us, last week for Grace's birthday and things like that. And so I just want to make sure that people understand how appreciative I am of the people in my life, because without you, you know, Amy and I wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't be able to, live the mostly happy lives that we're living right now, and we wouldn't be able to get through, the struggles in life. So I want everybody to know how appreciative we are of the love and support we've received, not just for the last 5 years, but especially for the last 5 years, from the incredible people in our lives. And like I always say, if you were, sitting there wondering, is he talking about me? I am. I am. And anybody who does anything positive for you, I think is incredible. So thank you guys. Now, what I want to talk about is in the last probably just over a year, I've had quite a few people reach out to me regarding stories either of their own loss or somebody that they know. And first, I want to thank people for reaching out. It's incredibly helpful for me to be able to talk to people and feel like I'm able to give even the smallest amount of help that I can. Obviously, you guys know we do Hockey for Grace because we want to give back, and we were helping facilitate a support group because we want to give back to the people who helped us. But not everybody has access to that, and not everybody has the knowledge of that. And so I just want to let everybody know that there's always people here, and that there's always people there to help you. If you're in a position like this, I know, especially being a male, it's been really, really, I wouldn't say hard, but I have struggled to understand. I mean, sometimes when you go to support groups, they're very female dominated, and often we will grieve differently and things like that. And so I just want people to know that there's always people there to reach out. If you feel like you need to reach out and you want to, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you want to talk to my wife, Amy's almost always available. I'm not going to commit anything for her, but she always says yes when I ask her if she'll speak to somebody for me. If you need resources, if you need help, something that people will tell me a lot is that they feel as though their loss is different than mine because they had a miscarriage or something like that. And I want to let those people know that your loss is just as devastating as mine is. A loss is a loss is a loss. The minute Amy told me she was pregnant, I already had plans. The minute we found out Grace was a girl, I already knew I was probably going to go to prison for beating up one of her boyfriends. That life was already there. And the fact that we were lucky enough to have the 8 days, I consider that a blessing. I don't consider that worse. I feel so blessed to have had that time. So if you feel as though you need help because, of any loss, please reach out. Please, if I can't, if you don't want to talk to me, I'll never be offended. If you want some professional help and you need help finding that, please reach out. If it's for yourself, if it's for somebody else, if you want to pass on my number, if you want to have me contact them, whatever you need, I want you to know that we're there. That it's been something that's been really helpful for me, because I've had a number of people reach out, and I feel like I'm able to do stuff because of Grace, because of the strength she's given me. And so I just want you guys to know that we are there, that I'm definitely here. And if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. This is one area where maybe I'm a little more experienced than some other people. And I know, like I said before, specifically men have a harder time talking about it, usually because the support groups and stuff tend to be predominantly female. So if there's somebody who's looking for a male perspective, or just another guy that they can bounce something off of or swear and be angry with, I'm always available, and I'll always try to help you find whatever it is you need. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say today. That's what I wanted to make this year about. Obviously, we're still working on stuff for Hockey for Grace. So for those who follow the Hockey for Grace program, obviously we're not going to be able to do it the first weekend in April. We didn't even attempt that. We're trying to look at the landscape and see if there's at some point that we can do it this year still. And if not, we have a few other ideas down the pipeline, which obviously we'll fill you guys in on. But for now, I just kind of wanted to talk about a year that I know has been tough for people's mental health, and let them know that we're there, and that you're not alone, and that if you need help, please feel free to reach out. I have done the same myself this year, because I've had some times that I've struggled a ton. And I'm so unbelievably blessed to have some amazing people in my life who've been able to help me. So I just want you guys to know you're loved. We love you. Thank you guys for all the support you've ever given us. And please don't hesitate to reach out if you ever need anything. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful day.